Voting day for Koreans here in this country is 2 weeks away on April 13th. But for those living overseas, the 6-day voting window kicked off on this Wednesday. More than 150,000 Koreans abroad have registered to exercise their right to vote. For details, we connect with our parliamentary correspondent, Jiwon. And now, Jiwon, voting has already begun for those in the Eastern Hemisphere. And for Koreans living in the West, they're waking up to the first day of the 20th parliamentary election.
Voting for this year's general election began in Auckland, New Zealand at 8 a.m. local time, which was 4 a.m. here in Korea on Wednesday. 2 hours later, Koreans living in Australia began casting their ballots at the Korean Consulate in Sydney. Other polling stations in many countries, including China and Japan, followed suit respectively.
Voting will continue through the end of next Monday at 198 polling stations in 113 countries around the world. Korea's National Election Commission says almost 155,000 people, or nearly 8% of some 2 million eligible citizens living abroad, have registered to vote. Nearly 25% of the registered voters are in the U.S., 19% are in Japan, and 14% in China. Koreans will be able to cast their ballots between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day during the 6-day vote period, and that includes weekends. Registered voters are required to carry a valid ID with a photo, such as a passport or a resident registration card, and can vote in any country where voting stations are available. Those who have secured permanent residence in other countries need to additionally bring their certificates to prove their resident status. Overseas voters with resident status in Korea can cast their ballots for both local constituencies and proportional seats. But those who have not maintained their resident status in Korea can only vote for proportional seats.
And Conn-young, while the overseas voting will continue until next Monday, here in Korea, the official campaign period will kick off in just a few hours, at midnight to be more specific, and will last until 24 hours before Election Day. Nearly 8,000 candidates running for the April 13th general election will use every possible legal medium, including street campaigning, to reach out to voters during the 13-day period. Conn-young?
All right, thank you, Jiwon, for that report.